Hello and welcome to this week's vlog from Maddisons. Well, I promised you this week that I'd talk about valuing a plot. So you found somewhere, it might be of interest. How do you know what it's worth? Well, the reality is that the valuation of plots is incredibly arbitrary and often just based on one person's opinion. There's often not much science behind it sometimes. So I'm going to give you a bit of science now on how to make sure that you're paying the right price for a plot if you find one. Normally what you look at is what is the build costs that you're going to create to build your house, what equity do you want from it, and then whatever is left from that, it comes to your plot value. Now, all sorts of things can affect the build costs, the development costs, whatever you want to call them. For example, you might decide that you want to project manage the whole build yourself. You'll save yourself quite a bit of money in doing that, probably about £100,000 actually, on a really complex build. But you might decide alternatively to go for a complete package solution. So a lot of the timber framed constructors do a really great package where they'll pay all those architect fees and planning fees and give you a fixed price that's often a turnkey price as well. So you can have it completely fitted out with your kitchens, your bathrooms, everything, and know exactly what your costs are going to be. If you project manage it, break it down yourself, get different contractors in, then the price can go up a bit. But obviously you can be much more selective about the finish that you get then. You need to obviously think about the area that you're building in and will that plot take a good property value. It might be a complex plot. You might have to do quite a lot with levelling, getting utilities in. Those build costs all have to be factored in. You should always allow for a contingency, about 5 to 10% really. And always remember as well that if you are a first time builder, it is going to cost you more probably. You learn as you go in this game, and if you build a second one, you'll learn tricks on how to save money. But for the first one, I would say realistically, for a complete new build, you're probably looking at about £250 per square foot. A builder, a developer, could probably build for closer to 200, maybe even a little sub below that if they have a very, very lean operation. And of course, when I'm valuing a plot, if I'm doing it for a developer, I'm factoring in the fact that they are going to want about 15 to 20% equity from it, whereas a self-builder often really doesn't care about that. The important point to them is that they are building the home of the dreams. So as long as they know that the street can take that property price and they're